Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing beautifully well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got from question mark. Interesting and lovely name. New. Yeah, if you need a tip for a recreation video, so that's what we've got from question mark. Regards such the Olsberg MiG-air collision, we've got several analyses of it, but this is the best one we can find. Monday, June 23rd, 2014 at local 1438. A Learjet 35A was destroyed in an incident following a mid-air collision with a Luftwaffe German Air Force Eurofighter EF-2000 Typhoon jet 30+91, whatever that means, over Elpa, Germany. Both crew members sustained fatal injuries of the Learjet, that is. The Learjet took off from home base Germany at 1304 to carry out a quick reaction alert military intercept and identification exercise with the German Air Force, so practicing intercepting a non-responsive plane. At 1420, a formation of two Eurofighter jets took off from, so this would have been probably an unrestricted QRA launch. The jets were given radar guidance to intercept the Learjet as part of the exercise. At 1426, the formation reported target in sight. The formation was cleared to climb to the Learjet's altitude. At the same time, the Learjet crew was informed that the Eurofighters had visual contact. One of the Eurofighters, serial 30+91, then closed in on the Learjet while the other one kept a distance of 2 nautical miles. And they do that so that the first can headbutt, as we called it, go in, waggle its wings, whatever it's going to do, and the one that's not headbutting stays 2 miles behind in case it needs to shoot it down. At 1429, the first Eurofighter pilot began transmitting information about the Learjet, registration mark, tail number, colours, and so on, to the GCI. At the same time, the Learjet crew noticed the Eurofighter on the left-hand side. All gone to plan so far. At 1434, the military controller contacted the Learjet crew. For your information, the QRA will perform an obey check on your left side, and after 3 minutes you should obey, simulating the Learjet obeying the orders to follow the Typhoon. After 4 minutes, the controller told the Learjet crew, for your information, you overwhelmed the hijacker, and now you want to obey the orders of the QRA and call them on the guard. So 243 or whatever it is in Germany. The Eurofighter pilot wiggled the wings and initiated a left-hand turn. The Learjet crew disconnected the autopilot and followed the Eurofighter in a left-hand turn. And here's where it gets a bit funky. The Learjet was flying at 46 degrees left bank, which is, it's a lot for, a Learjet type plane. It can do it comfortably, but it's a lot. And the Eurofighter at half of that, of 26 degrees left bank angle, when a collision occurred. The Learjet entered an uncontrolled descent and impacted the terrain. The pilot of the Eurofighter issued a mayday, 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 crash with Learjet, probably left-hand turn, direct inbound to Nervenich, declaring emergency. The second Eurofighter closed in to observe the damage. He radioed that he was not able to check out the Learjet crash site. Currently doing a structural damage check, severely damaged on the right-hand side, and needs my assistance right now. A safe landing was carried out at Nervenchen at 1458. Probable cause. Causes. The causes of the flight accident were immediate causes. During repositioning for the intervention, the collision risk due to unexpected maneuvers of the intercepted airplane was not sufficiently taken into consideration, so it wasn't thought out well enough. The Learjet crew did not take into account the risks due to possible limitations of the field of view and the distraction by the computer when deciding about the task distribution. Due to insufficient SA during the intervention, the Learjet crew continued the turn with an excessive bank angle despite loss of visual contact, which is there, when the Eurofighter flying inside of the turn. Systemic causes. The operator had not specified in detail how the crew should distribute their tasks during renegade exercises. Invalid, not good enough planning. Neither of the operator commissioned to conduct the aerial target demonstration, nor the Air Force had sufficiently described the renegade training, nor had a commensurate risk analysis been done. So, lots of words there, but at the end of the day, I mean, whose fault was it? It was everyone's fault at the end of the day, but the Eurofighter led a turn that was too tight for the Learjet. That's not to say the Learjet couldn't do the turn, because it could, but because the Learjet is not a fighter, it doesn't have good off-bore sight visibility, because it's not designed to do maneuvers like this and not designed to follow other planes like this. They couldn't see the EF-2000 and they didn't know what to do, so they just kept turning tightly and hoped he would come back in division. Now, under pressure, it's important they don't lose contact with the Eurofighter, because he'll get a right big bollocking. And as happens in these situations, they were on a convergence course, turning inside of the EF-2000, and they hit it. So whose fault was it? It was everyone's. It was the EF-2000s for turning too tight and the thinkers behind that and a lack of preparedness for that. And it was the Learjet for, you know, once they lost contact, they should have turned away and said, sorry, we've lost contact with you. You turned too tight, rather than just going along with it. And it's relatively simple. I'm sure lessons, and it's the kind of thing that where lessons can easily be learned from that. Okay, if the leading plane has to lead a certain distance ahead or has to do a certain, 10-degree bank angle rather than 25, things like that can easily be put in, and I'm sure they have. And now I need to demonstrate it to you because that's my job. So we're going to have RC in a Typhoon or just a fast jet. It doesn't matter what plane it is. I'll be in the Learjet. I will restrict my view on purpose to show you the problems that we're going to have. Stand by. We've got RC in our de facto EF-2000. It doesn't really matter what he's flying. It's always going to be the same. He's going to fly nice and slow to match my slow little Learjet here. He's going to turn a 25, 26 degree bank with just a tiny bit of aft-stick, as you would have expected the EF-2000 pilot to do. And I'm going to show you the difficulties with keeping up with him. I'm in my Learjet here, and look at my restrictive vision I've got here. It's not designed to be able to look off-bore and fire aim 9s and stuff at people. It's designed to land and take off, and that's it. Right, with you RC, if you could start your 26 degree turn, nothing particularly violent, just a, kind of comfortable turn.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to be following you. I can see over my bar a bit, which is annoying. Okay, you're out of my vision now. So I don't know what to do. I'm just going to keep turning and hope for the best. Nothing I do. Lost all situational awareness. I think I just went through your wake tables. I'm going to pause it there and see where we are. Out of interest, let me look around. And you see, I mean, the likelihood of us actually hitting each other, I'd have to run this 30 times before we actually hit each other.
Yeah.
But my point I was trying to get there is there's nothing I can do. I can't see you at the end of the day. So look how far away we ended up.
Yeah.
I ended up overturning, kind of rather than underturning, because I simply couldn't see you. You could have been anywhere in there, really. We'll try it one more time, I think. Got a little bit closer, so I'm just going to let you get away. It's so hard, I can't look up. I'm going to have to look up. Oops. Okay, I'll see. I'm ready for you to make your turn.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, it's horrible not being able to look around with your track IR. I lost you. I've got to get you back. Got to take my chance. Got to take my chance. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I can't see him. Okay, I'm going to pause it there. And you can see I've turned him inside again. It's just how it's just really hard. You'll see it back on the video. It just, it's pure guesswork where we are. Think how, and at the end of the day, it's in the lap of the gods if you bang into him or not. And think how many, 99% of the times it won't bang into them, but at 1%, you're going to bang into them. Hope you enjoyed that. See you later.